So you're telling me the most brilliant minds in all of human history have been trying to figure out the answer to this question, and this broad thinks she knows what it is. What's more messed up? That I would propose that there might actually be an answer to world peace, or that you're determined to not believe in it? Are you saying there's that much emotion in a hope like world peace that it would be painful to even imagine because we might have to stop imagining it? Or is it so painful to go there because of the walk back to this reality and the perspective you usually hold? Doesn't that mean that it's probably something we're supposed to talk about? Get excited, because today we're going to talk about the solution to world peace, or what I call self-esteem. I have no idea if you expected something like that to be the answer that I was gonna give or not. But yeah, self-esteem, that is the answer. But here's the deal. World peace is admittedly an ideal, especially because it's just plainly something that's very far from our reality now. But the question is, how far away are we? The truth of the matter is, self-esteem coming into our world to such a degree that it creates world peace is actually not easy at all. But the reason bad things happen in the world is because people that do them are unhealthy. Granted, there are definitely natural disasters and dangerous things just that come with being alive, but when we face loss or injury, one person hurting another, obviously if we're healthy, we think that that's completely nonsensical and become angry that we have had to face an injury that wasn't necessary. We might call these crimes against others unhealthy behaviors. And the only reason unhealthy behaviors happen are because people are unhealthy. Anytime you're talking about self-esteem, you're also talking about healing. And healing, my friends, is the absolute hardest part of life. It takes immense courage, it takes immense honesty, and it takes immense patience to be able to heal. Our ability to heal from these negative perspectives in our lives directly correlates with how healthy we are. How healthy we are can be seen in our behaviors and our ability to react to the world around us. So how do we heal from these experiences? We have both healthy and unhealthy reactions to life. It's an unhealthy reaction to want to hurt somebody that you are interacting with. It reveals things in your past that you have not dealt with. There are lots of ways to go about healing to the things that have happened to us in life. By examining our reactions, we can often find out how these negative experiences have affected us, and thus how we can reverse those negative effects. In my own personal research, one of the best tools I've ever found for trying to understand our behaviors, our health, and how to heal has been the Enneagram. This is literally just like my favorite book in the entire world. The Enneagram is a psychometric tool that is created based on the general personalities that have been observed in humanity, and even knowledge and wisdom that has been taken from ancient texts and traditions. The way the Enneagram has been mapped out is that generally there are 9 basic personality options. That means that there are 9 different ways that people can react to the world around them and the pain that they have experienced. These 9 possibilities come from the 3 basic human resources that we have for expressing ourselves and our place in this world: how we think, or our perspectives, how we feel, or our emotions, and how we behave. So when we experience a painful event, we lose trust for one of those 3 resources. You either lose your ability to trust in your perspective, trust in how you feel or what your emotions tell you about the world, or trust in your ability to act in the world, the influence that you have in the world. But these 9 personality types do clue us into a lot of the patterns we have in our behavior in reaction to the pain that has gone unaddressed. So when we push that pain away and decide we're not going to deal with it, maybe because we don't want to, or maybe because we simply don't know how to, we delay our ability to regain the control that we have now deemed we don't have based on that one human resource. We lose faith in the control that our perspectives or our emotions or our behaviors give us in the world to empower our volition. If you're actually far more capable than your experience or injury is suggesting about you, you are obviously missing out on a big piece of who you are and your power in this world. That injury is absolutely going to influence the way you interact with the world around you. When we reflect on who we are, the way a psychometric tool like the Enneagram empowers us to do, we start to realize which parts of ourselves we have suppressed because we lost trust in that aspect of ourselves. So the solution to world peace is self-esteem. The reason creating that solution is hard is because healing is the hardest thing you could possibly attempt to do in this life. And even though I am presenting you with a tool that helps us address that difficulty, it still doesn't mean that it will be easy. So yeah, I think I do know the solution to world peace. That doesn't mean I'm saying that it'll happen tomorrow. When we're trying to survive, it's not the time to heal. So until we all come to a place where our basic needs are met, this isn't actually even possible. But it tells us that it is possible, and that is one thing that I think far too many of us are walking around denying ourselves the hope of. I think each of us would live differently if we thought it was possible. The other thing that's so amazing about the Enneagram is it shows you how healthy the people around you are, which means if we knew who we were, we would start to recognize who other people are too. And if you know which number a person is, you can tell which behaviors fall into their category of health and which behaviors are not healthy for them. Can you imagine a world in which we knew who the liars were, in which we knew who the abusers and the bullies were? Do you know how much easier it would be to call one another out? Think how differently we would choose our friends. Think how differently we would choose our leaders. Think how differently we would organize all of human society and life if we just knew thyself a little bit. If you like what you saw here and you would like to see the videos I make every single week, please subscribe below or at the end of this video. If you liked what you saw, please let me know and click the like button below. If you have a comment you would like to leave or you would like to debate something I said, I will get back to you as soon as I can. Anyway guys, thanks so much. Have a great day. Anyway,